morning, McKissick Sharks.
Today is Friday, January 13th, 2023.
Today is National Gluten-Free Day.
Please stand and join us with the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by our mass belief statement.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all. We believe in elevating, excellence, activating, innovation, supporting others, transforming futures.
Please pause for the moment of silence. What's for lunch today?
For lunch today, we are having A, pizza, B, meatball sub, C, grilled cheese, and D, yogurt.
And we have our joke of the day. Why was the Easter Bunny so upset? He was having a bad hair day. If you didn't know, a hare is a rabbit. Joining us now is Miss Touchberry with some important news.
Good morning, McKissick Sharks. I know that you guys watched the news this morning, and we have an extra special announcement this morning as we are ready to announce our honor roll call, ring the bell, get our certificates for second quarter, and have our principals all a breakfast. So that is what Mr. Shipman and I are here to do this special news announcement to go over all of our certificates for the second 9 weeks. So Mr. Shipman will get started with our hardest working sharks for the second quarter.
Our hardest working shark in Miss Stansell's class is Presley Phillips. In Miss Schmidt's class, Henry Standifer. Miss Willis, David Vargas. Miss Ramey, Ari Antonio Tellez. Miss Martin, Lydia Franklin Knight. Miss Menendez, Finley Singleton. Miss Squires, Reagan Touchberry. Miss Stovall, Hazel Kurz. Miss Stout, Isabella. Miss Gibson, Camden Russell. Miss Carden, Simona Camacho. Miss Martin in second grade, Colton Leet. Miss Wood, Luke Beckwith. Miss Little, Yasmin Castillo. Our hardest working in Miss Small, Merida Farias Santos. And Miss Smith, Caitlin Menendez. Miss King, Amelia Osler. Miss Epting, Nora Jagir. Miss Kitchell, Christian Evett. Miss McAllister, Skyland Williams. Miss Terry, Kaylee Osler. Miss Jones, Angel Sanchez. And for our hardest working in 5th grade, Miss Simpson, Asher Brennan. Miss Nelson, Ada Brown. Miss Horton, Sydney Hermans. And Mr. Gilstrap, Stephanie Lemus. Good job, guys. Proud of the hard work you put in this past 9 weeks.
Yeah, those hardest working sharks. Way to go. Now on to our most improved sharks. That's the shark that has been the most improved from the beginning of the second quarter to the end of the second quarter. So you must have worked pretty hard too. Our most improved are Rhett Sutter from Miss Stansell's class and Miss Schmidt's K4 classroom, Willie Ramey, Miss Willis, Liam Kingsbury, Miss Ramey, Danny Garcia Saldana, Miss C. Martin's kindergarten class, Jaden Reed, Miss Menendez, Ashton Hunter. In Miss Squire's class, Jackson Hayes. Miss Stovall, Aaliyah Quarles. Miss Stout, Isaiah Bridwell. Miss Gibson, Junior Bahanas. Miss Carden, Isaiah Nichols. Now for our second grade most improved, Miss M. Martin, Keela Gordon. Miss Wood, Brooklyn Taylor. Miss Little, Isaac Benita Ramirez. Miss Small, Skyla Richardson. On to our third grade most improved, Hayden Moulton. For Miss Smith's class, Miss King, King Patton. Miss Epting, Trinity Allen. Miss Kittrell, Xavier Lawless. Miss McAllister's, Braden Ramirez Dush. Miss Terry, Lawson Brown. Miss Jones, Marvin Williams. And finally, for our fifth grade most improved, we have Miss Simpson's class, Blair Wood. Miss Nelson, Kaden Bowens. Miss Horton, Mason Gabriel, and Mr. Gilstrup's class, Junior Ramos. Congratulations to our most improved Sharks for quarter 2.
Proud of you guys. Now we're going to move on to perfect attendance. Guys, we are so proud of the ones that come every single day because being at school is the best thing that's going to help you improve and earn that hardest working and most improved Shark. So come every day to school for our perfect attendance in second 9 weeks. We're going to start with Miss Stansel's class, Evie Moore and Brooks Touchberry. In Miss Schmidt's class, Sophie Moore. In Miss Willis's class, Gloriana Smith. In Miss C. Martin's class, Addison Nally. Miss Melly Owens. In Miss Squire's class, Benjamin Touchberry and Reagan Touchberry. In Miss Stovall's class, Sebastian Gore.
Now for perfect attendance from starting with Miss Gibson's class. Miss Stout's class, Junior Davis. Miss Carden's class, Isaiah Nichols, Luna Parrish, and Tegan Nally. Miss M. Martin's second grade class, Noah Johnson. Miss Smalls, Daniel Renderas, Max Tarleton, and Cameo Moore. Miss Epstein's class, Jaden Grant, and Fallon Kingsbury. And Miss Smith's class, Tadeo Cervantes and Sawyer Looper Cersei.
Continuing with third grade, Miss King's class, Hildy Graves, Paisley Morgan. Moving on to fourth grade, Miss Jones' class, Carter Hill. Miss McAllister's class, Anaya Brazil, Luke Lappin, Gohan Lovelace, Skylar Williams, Jameer Wilson, and Lily Wynn. That's an awesome job, Miss McAllister's class. Way to be at school. Miss Terry's class, Lawson Brown, Kaylee Osler, and Jones Owens. And in fifth grade, Miss Simpson's class, Wyatt Massey, Timothy Nicholas, Miles Thrift out of Miss Nelson's class, and Miss Horton's class, Lily Ziegler, and Mr. Gilstrap's class, Melody Bangs, Stephanie Lemus, Adeline McCall, and Audrey Vargas.
Wow, that's a lot of awesome perfect attendance, Mr. Shipman. That must mean they have pretty good grades too and work hard in class. So you're going to be successful when you're here at school. So let's try to aim for that third quarter if we didn't get it our second quarter.
That's right. I think we're going to hear a lot of similar names here in the All A's and B's. So it pays to be here at school. We are moving on to our honor roll, and we're going to start with third grade. These are our people that got all A's and B's. We will announce all A's after this, but we'll start with all A's and B's out of Miss Epstein's class. Ryan Brewer, Galaxy Chapman, Nora Jagir, Jaden Grant, Jose Hernandez, Zach King, Fiona Kurz, Emery Martin, Alex Menendez, and Roman Watkey. In Miss Smith's class, all A's and B's in that class, Michaela Alexander, Olivia Arledge, Tadeo Cervantes Quisto, River Sisson, Abigail Clark, Brantley Davis, Hayden Moulton, and Patrick Hitchcock. All A's and B's out of Miss King's class, Eziel Carmona Salinas, Ella Moore, Amelia Osler, Eli Slykaus, Deleza Valero, and Mackenzie Wood. Moving on to fourth grade, talking about all A's and B's. All A's and B's out of Miss Kitchell's class, Aubrey Cobb, Blaine Mason. Out of Miss Jones' class, Giovanni Cruz Gonzalez, Channing Davis, Amira Earl, Adeline Powell. All A's and B's out of Miss McAllister's class, DJ Brown, Camila Groves, Luke Lappin, Skylar Williams, and Lily Wynn. And then all A's and B's out of Miss Terry's class, Harper Kraft, Alyssa Johnson, Aubrey McCullum, Caslin Payne, Gaspar Francisco Mateo, and Corbin Stovall. Now finally, in our fifth grade group, we will go over the all A's and B's in that group. In Miss Simpson's class, Isabella Anderson, Asher Brennan. In Miss Horton's class, all A's and B's, Mason Gabriel, Caden Maxwell. All A's and B's out of Mr. Gilstrap's class, Gavin Menendez. And then last but not least, all A's and B's out of Miss Nelson's class, Hunter Cheney. Good job, guys. Proud of the hard work you put in this past 9 weeks.
Way to go, all A's and B's. And now for our final group. This is the most prestige because it is really hard, Mr. Shipman, to get all A's for an entire quarter in every subject. So we will start with third grade all A's. And remember, all A's, you are on the principal honor roll. So that means we get to have Chick-fil-A breakfast following ringing the bell and getting your certificate. All A's for third grade, Miss Epstein's class, Grayson Bruner, Olivia Christie, and Jalea Cooper. Miss Smith's third grade class, Caitlin Menendez, Oliver Rogers, Azukina Viente, And then that is all for our third grade all A's. So congratulations, third grade. Moving on to fourth grade all A's. Miss Kitchell's class, we have Christian Evan and Rylan Moore. Miss Jones' all A's are Jasper Chapman, Ariel Ellenberg, Laney Malden, and Angel Sanchez. Miss McAllister's all A's is Miss Lucy Rye. And finally, Miss Terry's all A's are Ayrton Beckstrom, Charlie Kirkpatrick, Kaylee Oslar, Colton Province, and Andy Riley. Congratulations to our fourth grade all A's for the second 9 weeks. Then finally, our leaders of the school who also had all A's for the second 9 weeks. From Miss Horton's class, Amos Graves, Juliana Legg, Solomon Young, Lily Ziegler. Mr. Gilstrup's class, Connor Bearden. Congratulations to all of our all A's. That is all of our all A's for the 5th grade and for all of our school. And guys, I can't tell you how proud I am. Second quarter, it's a kind of a chopped up quarter from October to December, but you worked hard, you persevered, and you had success. If you weren't on any of this list, guess what? There's still time. You have the 3rd quarter, which we're in right now. Remember, I talk on the news each and every day about giving your best effort. That's going to help you get rewarded at the end and get awards for that so that you can get your certificate, ring your bell, and possibly even get your Chick-fil-A breakfast for all A Principal Honor Roll. So work hard each and every day, make every minute count, and I can't wait to see you get an award. So have a wonderful Friday, and always remember, we love you guys.
Bye.
Always remember, we love you guys.